they go. The Blue Devils draw a crowd. Here in Tallahassee, the game has been sold out for weeks. These fans saw the Seminoles beat number 3 Wake earlier this week, and now number 4 Duke comes into the Tucker Center. Tonight, the undefeated Blue Devils put their perfect season on the line here in Florida State, a place where upsets happen with regularity. Duke knows it, too. They fell here 2 seasons ago. And it's Duke in the road blue against Florida State in the home white, and the Seminoles will control the opening tip. Wilson with a good head fake and buried the 3 to cut the lead back to 4. Redick with a long 3. Look out for that. If he starts hitting 27-footers, everybody's in trouble.
I think Leonard.
Yeah, for the Seminoles, these were shots that went in the other night against Wake Forest. They're not going in right now. Redick so quick off the screens and getting that 3-point shot away. He's hit 2 of those. The Seminoles hustle it back down the other way, and Thornton gets the layup.
But they get back in this ball game because they're getting shots. Continue to attack. Then on the defensive end, they've got to make some stops.
Redick has now hit 82 of 86 free throws. Missed 4 out of 86 all year.
You know, you don't have numbers in transition, so you got to execute in the half court, call something, get it to your best player.
Redick came off a screen. Wilson couldn't get there in time. Redick buries another shot.
See, that's all about getting the breaks and about Florida State failing to corral the boards when they need to. You got to make stops. You can't give second opportunities because you get hurt.
Redick around another screen. JJ Redick has hit 3 bombs and has 13 points. The ACC's leading scorer at 21 a game is within 8 of his game average already.
Well, one thing Duke has done is made sure that Florida State's not going to live off their laurels. They're making them pay right now. Poor defense. No one within 10 feet of JJ Redick, as there's confusion on the defensive end for Florida State. And it all began with a missed opportunity for a rebound, allowing Duke to tip it back out and get a second chance opportunity.
Whoever was supposed to be guarding Redick on that one got screened and then just gave it up. 34, Florida State 23, 3:54 to go in the half, Len.
Well, you cannot give up when you're playing JJ Redick. You see Al Thornton right there in the middle. He turns his head and he follows Redick out on the baseline, but he stops once he's screened. You've got to continue to push through and then contest him. Put a hand in his face, because he's going to use every screen available to him. Fight through the screens. You don't fight Redick, you fight through the screens. That's what the Florida State players were told constantly in practice today.
Because you know Redick isn't going to stop.
That's right.
And wide open, what is he, about a 90% shooter this year? Only hitting 37% from long range.
Mike, I'll tell you who was doing a pretty good defensive job as Florida State turns it over is Diego Romero. He's come out, he's stopped guys. That's how he couldn't do much with Redick.
JJ Redick, and I have to agree with Leonard Hamilton. I thought Redick traveled and got away with it. But once he did, he took advantage, and it's 41-25 Duke.
Off the clock, maybe going with about 10 seconds.
Williams double teamed at the high post. 5 seconds to go. Redick's going to have to force it up at the buzzer. Got it! Are you kidding? A little wave to the crowd. He may have been waving goodbye to Florida State's chances. JJ Redick, 19 points in the first half. He hit 5 out of 6 from 3-point range.
And Mike, before the game, the crowd was really getting on JJ, and he decided he was going to answer him back, and that made him get on him even more. But here's where you're supposed to do your talking. And again, just executing perfectly as Duke down the stretch. Perfect form on the jumper.
That's a big answer there. Let's go back to the studio for the UPS halftime report. And here's Scott Reese.
All right, Mike, a flurry of a finish for JJ Redick and Duke, and an impressive first half at Tallahassee, up by 18. It is the
down on their secondary break, not successful, didn't have numbers, so let's set something up.
Redick did a great job of getting away and getting free on a screen. Hit hits the three, and Rich fouled him after the fact, so Redick will have a chance for a 4-point play.
Leonard Hamilton just incredulous. You know, what do you think you're doing? Number 21, Jason Rich, a freshman. He knows he's got a challenge with JJ Redick. Look at Redick use the freshman. And then, are you going to block his shot? You got to get a hand up. If you're too late, get a hand up, make him shoot over you.
Redick has just tied his career high with 6 3-point shots. And now is just ripping away at this puck. 23 points for JJ Redick. He's only hit 2 out of 9 from the floor today. Redick from way outside. Are you kidding? Oh, jeez. JJ Redick with 26. That even made him smile.
And with a lead like this is nothing but a shooting drill right now.
Oh.
You know, we talked about the big three having limited practice time, trying to conserve their energy. But right now, it's practice time for them. They're getting involved in a bunch of offensive drills.
Well, that one was ridiculous right in front of Mike Krzyzewski.
You know, as they say, when you're hot, you're hot. And to step out and you leave your man. And
jeez.
look how wide Mike's eyes were when he shot the ball. Players, you know, fear no one, but they didn't have that, you know, that intensity, if you will, because they're a young group. They're a little bit loose. They need some leadership. You know, it's one of these games where when you face a team like Duke, you want your guys just a little bit tight because you know that they're focused. And they came out today, you know, not like the pacing tiger. They came out pretty loosey-goosey, and I think Duke really slapped them back into reality.
Well, JJ Redick is declawing them at this point. 29 points, ties the season high for Redick. Fall to 10-9 and 2-4 in the ACC.
But look at JJ Redick. He's been stepping out further and further to hit those threes, but using screens, getting himself free. And the common denominator in most of these shots, except maybe for that one, is the fact that he's got so much room. Using the ball fakes, using the screens. Florida State totally out of position. Rarely has he been challenged, and especially that one from about 30 feet. Your defensive instincts tell you you can't go out there and guard a guy to shoot the three.
Redick's got to be disappointed. You know, 3 of those actually hit the rim. JJ Redick is going to come back in the ball game. He already has a career high 8 3-pointers, 8 out of 10 from long range, 29 points. One more 3-pointer would tie the school record. One more 3-pointer would give him a career high, which is 31 points.
Ahead of them, but as we mentioned before, Mike Krzyzewski has got to like the team chemistry, got to like the way his team is executing and offensive rebounding. I mean, that's something that really gives the coach.
88-56. Mims misses the shot, and that's it. Duke wins it easily by 32. Once again, the final score, 88-56. For Len Elmore and our entire ESPN crew, this is Mike Patrick. This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. For more, log on to ESPN.com. Good night from Tallahassee. Now we send you to Storrs, Connecticut, and the set of College Game Day.